Hello, everybody. My name is the Big Boom, and today I'm going to do a little gmod video for you. Some people, people who are more relatively new to the game or anything, or don't know about this, sometimes they want to make their gmod a little more fancy. This is just a little guide on how to do that if you don't know how to already. Okay, so the first thing that you're gonna want to do is you go into your menu. Go into your menu, you just mouse over, and then until you see at the top post process. Okay, click on that, and it gives you see effects, overlays, shaders, and texturize. These are all options to change the way that your gmod looks, and in generally makes it pretty cool. You can mess around with these, but let's say I'm just gonna put on depth of field right now. So that means things are farther away, harder to see. It makes gmod kind of more realistic, I guess you could say. There's some other stuff that you can do. Some stuff really easy, frame blend. Kind of makes it like this. And then accumulation motion blur is all directions, but you can look at these. There's overlay, which basically puts something in front of your screen. Here, I'll demonstrate. I'm going to go to waves, turn this on. It puts this thing in front of my screen, which is they can get relatively annoying, but if you're trying to do like a video, like a gmod video or anything like that, some of these would be good. Like if you're gonna have, like, I don't know, you're a robot or something, I don't know, if you're gonna get Girardi'd, I don't know. And then shaders, you can get color for modification. That doesn't really do much. Bloom, I use this one, makes everything brighter, more full. There's toy tone, all this stuff, this. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff you can do, but my recommendations, you can play around with this, but my recommendations, if you want to make your gmod look fancy and more realistic, go to shaders, turn on bloom, and turn on sun rays. This will make your game nice and bright, and the sun will give off rays like in real life. So this looks good with pretty much all weapons, but sometimes if you have weapons that look better, like if I'm using the Killing Floor 2-pack right now, these weapons are designed to look good. They have the graphics from the Killing Floor 2 game, which has really nice graphics. Yeah, so basically you can use this little trick to make your game look better, and it looks better with fancier weapons or tools or whatever you're using. You can make it look good, but otherwise it works with anything, and it makes gmod, pretty nice looking. Another thing, if you want to make your gmod more realistic, you can go, I'm just going to show you guys this. It's an add-on that I use. It's called Blood and Gore Overhaul. I believe that's the name. And basically it adds extra blood on your screen when you take damage, and blood on your weapon, and also on your screen when you do damage, if you're close enough. So I'm going to show you what it's look like to take damage. Just spawn a Metro Police. See, look, I'm taking damage, and as you can see, I get a bit of blood on my screen, and it looks, pretty realistic. So I got blood on my screen, and as you can see, I beat. Okay, let's wait for that. Okay, so as I hit this guy, you can see a little bit of blood on my crowbar. There's some blood on my screen. So blood gets on your screen when you do damage, take damage, and it gets on your weapon too. So those are just some tips on how to make your gmod look a bit more realistic. And you could also download download fancier weapons. I don't really have much of those. I don't use really fancy weapons, sweeps, whatever. But yeah, so that's just a quick little video on how to make your gmod look fancier. My name is the Big Boom, and I shall see you in the next video.